Hello everybody! This is Sarah and Michael here in Craft Habit doing our little tiny TV show that we're calling Craft Chat. And I'm so excited to have Michael here because he's our first guest! It's just been me!
Wait, we haven't done this before?
Oh, it's been me talking at the camera, but now I get to talk to a person. It's okay, no pressure.
Set the benchmark, okay.
Yeah, good posture. All right, so this is Michael. He does many things here at Craft Habit. He is our quilting instructor. He's also a quilt author and designer. He's written books. He's written 2 books. This one, we'll get the other one soon. He's a wonderful teacher.
Well, thank you.
And we're so excited to have him here.
Thank you for having me.
Since it's only a 5-minute video, I'm just going to ask you one question.
Is it like fire and go?
Oh, no, it's just one question.
Oh.
So the question is, Michael, what is your favorite part of creating a quilt?
My favorite part of creating a quilt. Okay, it goes in stages. The beginning part, coming up with the idea, is something I find enjoyable. I like going through photos that I've taken, photos that I've found online, things that I've cataloged, and basically dissecting them to a point where I can make a quilt out of them. That's part 1. Part 2 is then finding fabrics to go inside of the quilt. You can go online nowadays and you can find fabrics, little JPEGs from all of the manufacturers, and you can put them into your design. So I do most of mine in Illustrator.
Oh, fun.
Because that's what I'm comfortable with, and I can drag and drop and place all different types of fabrics inside boxes and then cut them up and make shapes out of them. And so that's how I do my renderings to send to the publisher or magazines. Then the exciting part is getting a giant box on your front step with all the fabric in it that you've asked for.
Or coming to your local craft store and buying a whole lot of fabric.
Yes.
Equally exciting.
Yes, there's a whole big collection over here that you can go get. Then it's the fun part of cutting it up. Who doesn't like cutting stuff up? So with my rotary cutter and my rulers, I just chop everything into pieces, and then you start to reassemble it based on your pattern that you've designed or a pattern that you're working off of. And then it just goes from there. Then the excitement comes when you start seeing it put together in different pieces, and then it becomes a quilt or a quilt top, and then you have to start quilting it.
Yes.
So then there's the new excitement, like, what do I do to make this look like a finished project? So then you sit and you kind of do some doodle sketches. So I print out that rendering that I done to send to the manufacturers, and I sketch on top of it sometimes.
Ooh, yeah.
Some ideas like, you know, the crisscrossing or any sort of walking foot design that I can do, or a spiral or whatever. And then it's sitting down at your machine and getting yourself prepped to do it and just starting to sew.
So tell me the truth.
Yeah.
Is binding also one of your favorite parts?
I actually don't mind doing the binding. So I do hand binding. I machine it onto the top of the quilt, and then I fold it to the back and I hand stitch it.
Yes.
But I hand stitch it with the TV on.
Yes.
So I will sit in my chair in my living room watching Law and Order runs, because you can find them on any channel known to mankind. And a small quilt will take me a night, a larger quilt might take me 2 or 3 nights, but I just sit there and mindlessly try not to stab myself.
Have you ever sewn a quilt onto your t-shirt?
I have not done that. I've stabbed myself numerous times. I've never sewn it
Yeah,
to
that's
myself.
the nature of crafting.
Yes.
You
I
gotta get
hold it in
stabbed.
a way that there's really no way it's going to hit my t-shirt, but I have poked myself and drawn blood a few times, which is why now I wear those lovely little thimbles.
Oh, the thimbles, yeah, those are really good.
Yeah, those are really good ones.
All right, so one final question. I didn't prep you for this, it just came to me. What is a dream quilt project you haven't tackled yet?
A dream quilt. So I am plotting something in my mind that I want to do. I've done similar things before, my pixelated quilts. There's one in there in the front of the book that you can just see as like a reference thing. But I've done a few of them in the past, and I like the way they turn out. And I have seen some different art based on a similar premise to what I was thinking in my head, and now I want to merge the 2 of them into a giant quilt. That's all I'm saying.
Got it. Save it for the third book.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to wait and see. I haven't started it yet. I have to start finding images that appeal to me, that I want to do, and then I'm gonna start putting them together and make a pixelated quilt that no one's ever seen before.
Awesome. That sounds super exciting, and I can't wait to see it whenever.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometime this year, maybe.
That's good. I never set goals for this year. So, all right, we're almost at our 5-minute mark. Michael, thank you so much
Oh, my
for
pleasure.
being willing to come in and craft chat with us.
Craft chat is
And,
awesome.
You guys can come talk to Michael in person if you take one of our quilting classes.
Yep.
Go to crafthabitraleigh.com to find them all. We're going to add a few more, actually a bunch more.
Yep.
Soon we'll get them up there so you can come learn quilting with Michael. It's going to be awesome and fun, and we'll see you later.
See you soon.